You thought Texas Volleyball was dealing with the title drought? You ain't seen nothing. Cody Gribble, Texas men's golf, lighting the tower with the #1 for the first time since doing it back-to-back in 1971 and 1972. And we're now joined by Cody Gribble, one of the stars of the national champs from Texas men's golf. This is a big moment, Cody, seeing it lit up once again in #1. But what was it like? What were you doing the first time you saw the tower with #1?
Well, the first time I saw it, I was coming back from LA, and the pilot actually took a dip down towards back, around the state, around the tower, excuse me, and seeing the tower lit up with the team, and we are the champions, and Texas by George Strait playing in the background, and it was, it still gives me chills thinking about it, and something I'll never forget.
Well, there's something we're never going to forget, and it probably has to do with how you celebrate a national championship, because we had the great documentary about this team. And in all your interviews, we're going to show you the picture here, the video that we're talking about, because we're all talking about it. How do you get a sunburn like that? What type of celebrating were you doing to lead to that?
Well,
that's awful.
I know. Well, y'all caught me at a really bad time, but I was actually doing some fishing down on the coast and did really well, but forgot about the sunscreen that I did not apply to that day, and yeah, I had to pay for that. Yeah. It wasn't good.
Well, fortunately, you guys did it in the summertime, so you had the warm weather instead of this freezing temperatures we're dealing with. You had to deal with that process, though, going through everything that comes along with winning a national title, but then having to focus and get back to work. What was the biggest challenge with that transition?
It really hasn't been too terribly bad. I know the coaches have made a big emphasis on that, and obviously seeing Jordan Spieth kind of leaving him mid-semester, starting this, he's going to be gone starting this semester, but. Really, it hasn't been too bad. Dealing with y'all a lot, that's maybe been the biggest distraction. But
awesome, though.
Yeah. But anyway, it's really been okay. It's really been okay, and spring's starting up, and we're ready to rock.
All right. Well, you ready to pass the torch as well?
Hey, I'm ready to go.
Well, let's bring in Khat Bell from Texas Volleyball. Khat, congratulations on the national championship. Thanks for joining us. What was it like for you the first time that you saw the #1?
It was an amazing feeling, just being able to share that moment with my team and all of us just celebrating. It still hasn't really settled in yet, but it was an amazing feeling.
We've heard so much talk about this group being one, being a team. What brought you together, and what has kept this team together? Because we've seen you at the women's basketball games with the national championship, watching your teammate Sarah Hattis play as well. What keeps this group together?
The team chemistry, for sure. Holding everybody accountable for their actions, and just dealing with it as a team and not really as a coaching staff, just keeping it all together as a one.
Well, we've had fun watching you not only play volleyball, the dance moves have been outstanding as well. Post-match celebration with Coach Elliott, but watching Coach, you notice the emotion that he has during games. We've got some awesome photos of this man just going through the range of emotions you would expect in a national semifinal, national championship like that. What's your favorite emotion, facial expression that you see from Coach Elliott on the bench?
I like when he's happy, but the most favorite would probably be when he's frustrated with the hit of the head and just kind of the eyes grinning. So that's my favorite, the frustration for sure. Yeah.
Look at some of these. Can you describe what he's thinking?
What the heck are we doing? Like, what is that? And come on. He has a... Oh, there's probably the first one I've seen of excitement. So
yeah, I think that's immediately after winning the national championship, the immediate celebration. For you, though, a lot of players coming back. You're just losing one to this core group that won the national title. How do you get in the right mindset to get back to work after this, to focus on trying to do it again?
I think it's the same thing, just working hard and going into spring with a good attitude as far as like conditioning and training with Donnie and practice. So just the same thing, same mentality, just work hard.
Cody, any advice?
That's exactly what I would say too. Start with a clean slate, just knowing that everything's that you can't live on the past. You got to keep moving forward.
We have a huge budget here at Longhorn Network. We want to give you guys a really large, impressive torch to pass the torch from one national champion to the next, but we have these little big lighters here for lighting the barbecue pit. So I'm going to let you try to get this started up, pass the torch.
Hey, I know, I appreciate it. If y'all were gonna pass the torches, I would have brought my own big torch, but that's all right. Hey, that's all right. It's not going to start, but that's on you now. Congratulations.
Thanks, Cody.
There you go. The torch has officially been passed. And you know what? It's now in the hands of Khat Bell.